As reptile keepers, we know the importance of infrared and UV for reptiles, but infrared and UV are not the only components of the electromagnetic spectrum that the sun provides with. We must not forget about the visible light spectrum of the electromagnetic spectrum and how reptiles can use visible light to thrive in captivity. Visible light is often a missing component of the electromagnetic spectrum that we as reptile keepers fail to provide for reptiles at the basking spot, resulting in a badly lit basking spot compared to if we were to provide visible light at the basking spot for reptiles. What is the visible light spectrum? If we look at NASA's tour of the electromagnetic spectrum, we will find that the visible light spectrum is a segment of the electromagnetic spectrum that the human and reptilian eye can see, from 400 to 700 nanometers. More simply, this range of wavelengths that allows us to see colours is called visible light. The most common way reptile keepers provide their reptiles with visible light is by using LED lights used for plant growth. Since Arcadia Reptile came at the top of the market jungle doll LED bars in 2019, there has been more and more research into how LED plant grow lights produce visible light that is both beneficial for plant growth and reptiles. Many reptiles have been found to have extremely good colour vision. Humans have 3 types of retinal cone cells for colour vision, and their brains combine the information from these cells and perceive the blend as a certain colour. Most reptiles, however, have a 4th cone type, which responds to UVA. Reptiles see a much more colourful rainbow than humans do, which makes providing natural lighting quite a challenge. This extra colour perception is especially important to many reptile species in recognising other of their species and even food items. A reptile's eyes and the partial eye in those species that have one transmit information to other parts of the brain responsive for setting circadian and circadian rhythms. There are even light-sensitive areas of the reptilian brain that respond directly to the sun's glow through the skull. The length of the day and night, the sun's position in the sky, and the intensity and amount of blue in the sunlight all give precise information with the time of day and season of the year. In response, a reptile adjusts its activity levels and daily seasonal behaviours, such as its reproductive cycle, basking behaviour, and thermoregulation needs. Even nocturnal species govern their behaviour by monitoring day and night from their daytime hiding places. Although no artificial lighting, such as LED lighting, in the world can provide the full electromagnetic spectrum and intensity of natural sunlight, it subtle changes in colour as the day progresses or the sun moves across the sky. But we can use LED light to try and replicate the natural sunlight levels to the best of our ability for reptiles, and try to provide the full electromagnetic spectrum. There is a big difference between this and this. That's the difference just between a halogen heat lamp, a UVB bulb, compared to a halogen heat lamp, UVB bulb, and an added Arcadia Reptile 13-watt jungle dawn LED bar. This of course makes one side of the room very bright compared to the rest or the side of the room. This is known as the light and shade method. The light and shade method is the division of a room into a set, hot and cool section. In the hot section of the room, you would have all your heat and lighting grouped together, so that section of the room is bathed in full strength light and energy to form a bright basking spot for your reptile to bask at. As the reptile travels to the cool section, light is decreased in power, therefore shaded areas of the room are created. Shade is essential and equally important as light for your reptile, providing your reptile with hides, branches, rocks and live plants or foliage situated from the hot section into the cool section, therefore allows for your reptile to self-thermoregulate. In simple terms, this is the light and shade method. If we go back to LED lighting can help us achieve this greater bright basking spot, therefore achieving the full electromagnetic spectrum and the light and shade methods we want, allowing good self-regulation for our reptiles. And that's about it for this video, so I hope you know the importance of visible light and the importance of a bright basking spot for your reptile. I also hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get notifications when I post. See you next video, bye guys!